there tells a totally different story about why they had left and how rogue this nation is and how they abuse their people and kill their people. There's no freedom there, and they're all puppets there. And this guy has the worst human rights atrocities on the planet. And to sit back idly and allow this stuff to go on top of nuclear weapons, no thank you. Everybody seems to be pretty much on board with the United Nations, with NATO, with our allies about this whole thing. But diplomacy has been handed out many times to come to the table. South Korea, China's gone there. They brought their people in, and he didn't want to listen to them. And as a result, he launched another ICBM. This is not a guy that's looking for peace, folks. Not a guy that's looking for him. Yeah, and if for folks that say, oh, this war games and all this stuff has been going on for quite a while. The B-1B bombers, these planes were switched to conventional weaponry in the mid-1990s, by the way, and they've been doing this for decades. There's nothing new. They've been showing the force to ready it because of the condition of the armistice, and the possibility of war has been a reality since since the Korean War. So it's just, history, has a weird way of repeating itself. And apparently they've never learned. But I think they're going to have to be taught a lesson. But anyways, don't be surprised. I predict before Christmas something's going to go down. I think the guy is going to be an idiot and start launching more than one firework off. If there's one firework, I think he's going to do a shock and awe with 2 or 3 of them, just because. And they need to be shot down. And supposedly, we have technology with some of our planes right now, and it's been talked about with the Pentagon to actually start shooting them down. We've been talking about it for months here on For the People, but now they've had some experiments, and supposedly have had some success with shooting them down from the air, where they see these things when they can just speed into them and blast them. And I think that would be a great message, to blast them and don't allow any more launches to even get into outer space again, to show our military prowess that way, that anything that he launches gets exploded. Whether the South does it, whoever does it, they just need to do it. That's my opinion anyways. Don't allow this guy to freak out the Japanese, the South Koreans. Take those ICBMs out. Don't allow them. Because what if it's one of those launches that we just think that it's an empty shell and he actually has a payload on there, and the payload is actually destination United States City? You know what I'm saying, folks? We cannot allow this guy anymore. And if we explode it, let it rain down on him, on Kim Jong-un's head and his leadership. People that are around him, let them have the fallout of whatever the heck it's on there. But no more chances. And I hope the Pentagon's listening. Stop allowing him to launch these things. And the reason he continues launching them, because he's getting away with it. And he gets better and better. How good does he have to get? How much further do you want him to get? I don't get it. I think I know a lot of people say, well, they're just holding out here. Yeah, one EMP over North America, folks. We cannot risk it. So if he senses the war clouds around, I can't be the only smart person thinking these particular things. Certainly, they understand what time it is. They're ready to fight tonight. What is that? The slogan that they have over there in South Korea? Yeah, let's fight tonight. Let's do it. Light those candles, baby. Knock out all those areas that we know that he's got those bombs with those buster bombs, and knock them out, take them out, communications, electricity, put them back in the Stone Age. Put them back in the Stone Age. That's where they need to be. They don't deserve to have any of this stuff going on for them. They have proved themselves to be dangerous, and dangerous for the entire planet with this technology, being helped and assisted by, don't forget, folks, the mullahs, the Iranians. And I hate to think that some of that money that Barack Obama gave him went towards this program. Because you know for a fact Iran's looking very closely on how we are reacting to them, because they got to know that we would be doing the same to them if we thought they were going to do it. And believe me, they have ambitions to start their own and do their own games. They're as sick and twisted as Unas over there. They chant death to America every single day. Oh, yeah. 2 peas in a pod. Both of them. Crazy. Today, I am challenging you to give $1 towards this broadcast. If you haven't given $1 to the broadcast ever today, give $1. Let me know that you care about the show. We'll let you know what our totals are tomorrow. But if you just listen to the show and you love the show, send $1. If you're just passing by and you don't like the show, then don't give $1. But if you love the show, like the show, give $1 today and show me some love. What we're doing is we're trying to gear up for a magazine hit on Radio World. Take out a $1,500 full-page ad. It's expensive. And do an ad campaign and a couple other magazines. And, folks, we don't even pay our internet bill here with what comes in. So to kind of give you an idea. So if you want to give more than $1, yeah, that's fine. ForThePeopleShow.com. But please show me some love today. That you like the program. It does get discouraging when, you've got thousands of people that tune in for the podcast and you got, 7 people that actually give monthly. 7 people out of thousands that listen. It's like churches, man, and think about that the next time you go to a church. Do you know that's only maybe a handful of people? Well, a little bit more, maybe 20, 25 at a medium church that really keep the lights on. $1 or $2, it's nice, but that doesn't keep the lights on. It wouldn't keep your lights on, doesn't keep our lights on. So kind of think about it that way. But at least if you listen to the show, a little encouragement today for us here at For the People. If you could do that, and believe me, when you give, you're helping a worthwhile cause of common sense and decency on the airwaves that's so hard to find today, where you have somebody that's real on the air, somebody that's not grandiose, trying to get rich or something like that, because that's not our intent. We love this country. We love America. We love our veterans. We love our law enforcement officials. We love Mr. and Mrs. America, you who actually go to work every day, work hard, make things happen every single day, believe in America, not trying to erase our American heritage, but remembering those pillars, those monuments, that it meant something. And our heritage does mean something. And if we forget it, we're doomed because history does have a way of repeating itself. We have to remember the fights, the struggles that we went through to make America what it is today. And we have to continue fighting for our folks. And I believe that this is a platform to do that. But it takes money, folks, to run the operation. And we're just asking for a little help today. So $1 minimal for thepeopleshow.com. Really appreciate so many of our partners that have already given something month to month. Whether it's $1 or $5, I got some people giving $25 a month. Thank you. It all adds up, and it all really does encourage me here at For the People. But you're helping America, and you're helping this talk show host do what he loves, and also to help improve our country. We'll be back right after this.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us and went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew was I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Women Aware Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on, to trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
Your American Heritage. The crowd was subdued as the play, Our American Cousin, got underway. Silently, cowardly in the darkness, the assassin crept up the creaky staircase. Pushing the box curtains aside, he slowly raised his pistol at point-blank range and fired. Abraham Lincoln slumped forward and would die the next morning. Some 12 days later, John Wilkes Booth was surrounded in a barn at Bowling Green, Virginia. His pursuers set fire to the barn, and Booth took his own life. In life, Lincoln was America's favorite son. Martyred by a cruel murder, he became a titanic figure in our history. This has been Don Keyes with a look back at a dark moment in your American heritage.
Keeping your American heritage alive each weekday right here on this station, brought to you by For the People and ForThePeopleShow.com. For the People provides all the news each weekday without the spin, just common sense and analysis of what's going on. The mainstream media wants to destroy Trump and this country. We won't allow it, and millions of Americans like you agree. Today, we need your help if we're going to stand up against big money and liberal media bias. Our talk show is 100% listener supported. Can we count on you for a monthly or one-time donation? Log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Your giving goes a long way, and we appreciate your support as we bring you the news, stories, and ideas that are not being heard over the mainstream media. Channels like FNN, the Fake News Network. You can always count on the truth with us, with thoughtful and insightful analysis of today's headlines with conservative family values. To join us, log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Introducing the official For the People coffee mug, featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo with Keith Allen on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any hot beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And enjoy.
Keith Allen and For the People. Michael Flynn probably shouldn't have lied. For why he lied, or why he thought he should lied, or what happened on all of that skinny. But CBS has a poll. 2/3 of Americans, they said, the developments regarding Michael Flynn in the Russia investigation are a serious matter for the Trump administration, according to their new survey. Now, here's their results. Like I say, this is key results from a CBS news poll, their audience. 67% said Flynn's guilty plea for lying to the FBI is a serious matter for the Trump White House to deal with. 81% of the Republicans said the Russia investigation is politically motivated, of course, while 46% of Americans overall said it is justified. 67% said it's very, somewhat likely. Advisors of President Donald Trump had improper dealings with Russia, a number that included 92% of Democrats. There it is. There's the number. 92% of Democrats. Nearly $7 million, regardless,